reoccurring issue. Here's more.
The Guam Police Department welcomes 21 new recruits onto the force.
Put them out in the street starting Sunday.
But as GPD Chief Stephen Ignacio explains, they are still faced with the challenge of balancing recruits and resignations.
I just was notified last week that I lost 4 to the Guam Airport Police.
And he's preparing to lose even more. Ignacio recently met with Marine Corps Command staff to discuss how much personnel they'll be hiring with the construction of a new military police department at Camp Blas.
Yeah, and he said 33 by the time we're done. So, I get nervous, and I'm something that I need to, brace myself for. It's just a vicious cycle, you recruit, you train, you lose, and then you just go out and recruit and train some more.
Although the Guam Police Department has lost valuable members, Ignacio remains optimistic that they're bringing their experience and training to other law enforcement agencies. In the meantime, he's working with the Department of Administration to raise GPD salaries.
It's what we need to do to be more attractive. You just don't give up. You just keep going and keep recruiting and getting more police officers out on the road because, that's what we need in our community.
The University of Guam welcomed more than 3,000 students to their classrooms, both online and in person last week. UOG Communications Director Jonas Macapinlac said that 32% of students are attending classes in person. As the university is welcoming students back to classes this fall semester, Macapinlac said that a vaccine mandate is in place for both employees and students. He elaborates more.
So students and employees both are required to be vaccinated or to have an accommodation. We have maintained since the pandemic, anybody on campus, we do the social distancing, of course, mask wearing is required, sanitization of hands, and then frequently touched surfaces.
As for students who are unsure of getting the COVID vaccine shot, Macapinlac explained that those students will be attending classes online. If they are excused for health reasons, they can attend classes in person. Employees who are not fully vaccinated by September 24th will be subject to disciplinary action, which includes suspension or termination. It was back to in-person classes for most Guam Community College students earlier this month. The college welcomed over 1,000 students safely to their campus on August 11th. With the rise in COVID-19 cases on the island, GCC Assistant Director for Communications and Promotions, John De La Rosa, assures KUAM News that safety is their #1 priority. He explained their reopening plan, which includes a mask mandate.
If you are on campus, to use reasonable social distancing. Now it used to be 6 feet, right? And now it's just reasonable social distancing. There's no congregating in our buildings, right? We do encourage everyone to continually sanitize, wash their hands, keep them clean, and then every workstation in every classroom is sanitized after use. So, and we do minimize outside visitors who don't have real business on campus at this point.
De La Rosa noted that employees are not mandated to get the COVID vaccine. However, employees must submit proof of vaccination and or submit weekly COVID negative test results. He adds that their learning institution is ready to shift students online in the event the pandemic gets out of hand. To date, 80% of GCC staff are fully vaccinated against the virus. For the 2021 fall semester, GCC has seen a slight decrease in enrollment. The Port Authority of Guam Board of Directors unanimously approved the agency's fiscal year 2022 budget during a board meeting Thursday. The FY 2022 approved operating budget is almost $47.5 million, which is $500,000 less than the FY 2021 budget. The slight decrease can be attributed to the Leon Guerrero Tenorio Port Administration finding ways to streamline their processes and operations. In alignment with Governor Lou Leon Guerrero and Lieutenant Governor Joshua Tenorio, Port General Manager Roy Respicio highlighted the agency's fiscal status and budget considerations.
We're happy about our last 2 years of audit as a low-risk auditee. We're happy that our bond rating has went from negative to credit watch, back to negative, and then to positive outlook. And we assure you there's no zingers in this budget. Everything that needs to be funded is funded. We assure you that this budget will tell a story.
The FY21 budget was $48,026,227. 40-year-old Thomas Tovis Kitchitu Jr. was busted Wednesday after allegedly stealing a person's bag from their car at the Shell gas station in Upper Tumon. According to reports, the victim was putting air in the vehicle's tire and an unknown man opened the door and took their bag. Officers were able to locate Kitchitu and learned that he was responsible for 6 other burglaries to vehicle complaints at the same gas station. He was arrested for burglary to a vehicle and theft of property. He was booked and confined. 42-year-old Christopher Del Gogo Kalitis was busted for allegedly possessing 5 grams of methamphetamine. According to a magistrate's report, on January 17th, Kalitis consented to a vehicle search and officers found multiple clear plastic baggies along with a white crystalline substance that tested positive for meth. He was charged with possession of a Schedule II controlled substance as a third-degree felony. GPD officers responded to an assault in progress Tuesday evening along Route 4 in Chalampago. 29-year-old Jason Koichi was charged with aggravated assault, family violence, and driving while impaired for allegedly attacking a woman known to him. According to a magistrate's report, the victim exited the vehicle along the main road because Koichi allegedly hit her in the car. The victim reported that he then attempted to shove her back into the vehicle, but she was able to resist. Koichi allegedly kicked her in the head twice before officers arrived. GPD noted he smelled of alcohol, which he admitted to drinking before driving. Koichi is currently on release under a personal recognizance bond for another felonious case. Stay tuned. Next on Weekend Edition, we have Culture Club, and still to come, Dave Delgado with a look at sports.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
KUAM News, in partnership with the Guam Visitors Bureau, brings you the Guam Safe and WTTC Safe Travel Certified Program Showcase. Look out for this powerful symbol for visitors, island residents, and industry workers alike, as it represents establishments with a consistent